Hey, it's Mark Loftus, Senior Editor of Post Magazine. I'm here in Las Vegas for NAB 2015, and I'm joined at the Post booth by Avid's Charlie Russell. Charlie, thank you for joining us.
Mark, thanks for having me.
You guys have had a busy weekend already. A couple of events leading up to the show right now, Monday morning. A couple of new product announcements. Where do we start?
Well, first of all, let's start with Avid Everywhere. So Avid Everywhere is a new vision that Avid launched 2 years ago with a white paper, and the amount of progress that's been made since then, from a white paper to significant progress to now products that deliver on that and the industry rallying behind it, is actually pretty exciting and pretty amazing.
What is the concept? Is it global collaboration? Is that really what it comes down to when you speak of an everywhere concept?
The Avid Everywhere concept really starts with customers, and what Avid had identified is that there's a lot of disconnect. There's a lot of churn and expense that people were spending trying to pull together solutions from various companies that weren't compatible, and it was costing people a lot of money and causing a lot of churn. One of the key things we did was got an Avid Customer Association together and really letting the customers drive the agenda. So it's not Avid sitting in the ivory tower saying, here's what we're going to do this year. It's Avid engaging with customers and getting advisory councils together where customers from various groups get together to talk about products, talk about strategy, talk about education, etc. And then that sort of drives and moves the agenda forward.
And that kind of leads us to the Connect event that you guys had over the weekend, correct, with your customers?
2 days before NAB, we started the Avid Connect event, and that was held over at Caesars Palace. Over 1,100 people that were from all levels of companies within the industry, from individual artists to small creative teams to large enterprises, people in technical worlds, people in creative worlds, people in business worlds, all getting together and kind of engaging. And it was very exciting. There were a lot of great sessions and a lot of great feedback.
Product introductions too, from what I understand. I know of a couple of them. How about we start with the Avid ISIS 1000 shared storage solution?
Yeah, this is going to be quite a game changer, I think, for Avid in terms of storage. It's by far the lowest cost shared storage that Avid has done. The MSRP is $17,995, which is a very exciting price point, and we've gotten a great response to it. For the way it stacks up relative to the other shared storage solutions in that price range, it is lower price and higher performance. It's suitable for sort of a medium-sized team, up to 24 seats and 20 terabytes to 80 terabytes of storage. But from a price performance standpoint, it's going to be great.
You also have new hardware, DNXIO. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Sure. DNXIO is a new high-resolution I/O hardware. So Avid has had for years the Nitrous and Mojo hardware, which is great high-definition hardware, but we're now in the high-resolution world, Ultra HD and 4K and 2K. So the Avid Artist DNXIO product is what gives you that 4K, Ultra HD, 2K capture, output, and monitoring, and it's also got hardware acceleration in it to speed things up.
Do you see that in a television type workflow, because we're still in an HD world right now, or do you see it in a feature type of workflow?
We're seeing it everywhere, and what a lot of content producers are realizing is you want to future-proof your content. The world is going Ultra HD and 4K. Ultra HD televisions are dropping rapidly in price, and if you have assets that are mastered at Ultra HD, then those assets are going to have a longer shelf life. You're going to be able to monetize them for a longer time. So even if today's deliverable is high definition, people are producing and mastering in Ultra HD as a future proof.
Knowing that there is going to be content deliverable opportunities in the future.
Exactly. Also on the DNXIO, that was developed in concert with Blackmagic Design. And so they're a new connectivity partner for Avid, and we work together on the hardware and software design for that. It's going to be offered with Media Composer as well as standalone, so for customers who say, gee, I just want a tested, proven solution from Avid that's got Media Composer in it and this new hardware, that'll be available to them. And then if they already own Media Composer or Adobe Premiere or Final Cut Pro, to work with those as well, they can just buy the hardware.
Very cool. One more product or offering that you guys have really gets people in at the entry level, and I guess it's Media Composer first. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Sure. Well, I was talking about at the Avid Connect event how we had individual artists and creative teams and enterprise. This is great for the individual artist, somebody who's just starting out or somebody who's been working with other solutions, whether it's something that came bundled with their operating system or another video editor, and really wants to try the, hey, you know, every single Oscar nominee for Best Picture and Best Editor and 99% of primetime television all edited on Media Composer. I want to try it. So Media Composer First is great for that person. It'll be available later in the year at no cost. Obviously it's a limited version of Media Composer in terms of features, but also it moves things to the next level in terms of saving things in the cloud. So it's really about that, you know, getting people to that cloud collaboration world.
Will it be PC, Mac, or both?
It'll be PC and Macintosh.
Very cool. Well, Charlie, thanks a lot for stopping by PostTV here at NAB 2015. We appreciate you giving us a little overview about what Avid's latest news is.
All right, Mark, it was a pleasure.
Thanks.